Hey guys, and welcome to the Bad Batch Season 2 Episode 1 Breakdown. It was a good start for a second season as we go further into the story of adult mutant ninja clones. And before we begin, please hit that like button and let's get started. The episode begins right in the middle of an action. The Bad Batch is on a mission to retrieve something on this beautiful tropical planet. The animation quality is so good and eye-pleasing. The colors, the shadows, the lighting, the environment looks gorgeous. So the team is on the run from giant crab-like creatures who apparently didn't get them a warm welcome. Hunter, Echo and Rika are trying to get to their ship, the Marauder. The scene switches as we see Omega, who is fishing and reading information about Imperial ships. The ship on her path is an Alpha 3 Nimbus-class V-Wing starfighter. These ships were one of the primary starfighters of the Republic Army during the Clone Wars. They can be seen in Revenge of the Sith, escorting Palpatine's ship when he arrived on Coruscant. When the Clone Wars ended, V-Wings were gradually replaced by TIE fighters. Hunter gives a call to Tech and requests a pickup, but the Marauder is attacked by crabs. Omega falls out of the ship but doesn't lose her head and starts blasting the crabs with her bow. I like this scene as it shows how mature she is now compared to herself in Season 1 and that she has been practicing and training her skills, trying to be on par with the rest of the team. The Bad Batch escapes and travels back to Ord Mantell to report back to Sid. If you don't remember who Sid is, she's basically an informant who sends the Bad Batch on missions and rewards them with credits. As the Rogue clones meet Sid in her cantina, we get to know a new character, Phee, who has information about a new mission. Sid wants the Bad Batch to go to Serenno and collect values. Serenno is a homeworld of Count Dooku. His palace could be seen a few times in the Clone Wars TV show, and now that Dooku is dead, the Empire is trying to collect his possessions, and before everything is gone, Sid wants the Bad Batch to go to Serenno and grab anything of value. Hunter hesitates as the mission is too risky, but the rest of the team agrees and persuades Hunter to go for this mission, saying that even one war chest that they collect is worth more than all their previous jobs combined. The Bad Batch sets their course to Serenno and Echo comes to Hunter for a talk. Echo thinks that the team should be doing more in order to help those in trouble from the Empire, much like they once helped Omega. They need more weapons and numbers to support their fight against the Empire. The team lands on Serenno and sees ruins of a city. As Omega wonders what happened, Echo replies that the city was destroyed in Imperial orbital bombardment, much like Kamino. Why was it destroyed? I don't really know. Maybe because Serenno was once a separatist planet and they refused to join the Empire after the war ended, so the Empire decided to make an example of them to show the rest of the galaxy that the days of the Old Republic were over. Clone troopers load hundreds of containers from Dooku's palace on cargo ships to send them off-world. At this point, the transition from clone troopers to stormtroopers is not yet completed and the Empire is still using clones. The team decides to split up. Hunter sneaks to the takeoff platform and installs some explosives, while the rest of the team heads to the containers. Wrecker stuns one of the clone troopers and hides his body. Since this clone was about to report in, and after he was knocked out he of course didn't, all clone troopers became alerted that something was going on. As a diversion, Hunter blows up a few ships with the detonator he installed recently, and the covert operation is not covert anymore. Wrecker takes one chest while Echo, Tech and Omega become trapped as the clones seal the doors of the container to send it off-world. Hunter and Wrecker decide to attack openly. They rush to the sealed container while shooting the clones with stun bolts. They still don't want to kill or hurt their brothers, which is funny because later they will blow some of them up. Wrecker and Hunter jumped on the container but then realized that they wouldn't be able to help if they died, so they jumped off on the roof of Dooku's palace. The rest of the team flew away, trapped in the cargo ship. Hunter and Wrecker make their way inside Dooku's palace as they are followed by a squad of clones. They finally come to Dooku's main office, from where he contacted Sidious many times, and hide behind his table. The shootout between the clones begins and two Rogue clones are overwhelmed. Hunter realizes that they are standing on a hidden lift. The two escape the palace while the rest of the team tries to flee that cargo ship. The clones ejected all the escape pods and it seems like there is no way out. However, Omega noticed that they are inside a Class 4 freighter, meaning that its containers have re-entry thrusters so they can escape in one of those containers. This once again shows that Omega has grown up and is now actually useful for the team. Echo, Tech and Omega make their way to the cargo hold. Tech initiates cargo release and they go into free fall. Re-entry boosters don't activate. End of the episode. This episode was fun to watch, it had action, it had some interesting chatter, so I would give it a strong 7.5 out of 10. Did you enjoy the episode? Write in the comments. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed this breakdown, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!